Hi, everybody. Welcome to the new normal. I'm your host, Lisa Davis, aka Litecoin Lisa, and today is happy hour. It's Friday. My buddy Clint Westwood is about to join us, so give us a like, share this video. We are so excited. Next weekend is our very first happy hour roadshow and crypto 101 class. So we want to get as many people as we can to Kansas City. We've got all the information in the description below. It's the very first link. You guys can find out how you can get to the happy hour meetup. We've got giveaways. We've got swag from Monarch and our other sponsors. We're giving away silver from Arcadia Economics. We are giving away Litecoin from the Litecoin fam and from Change Angel. You guys want to get there and bring all your friends that are curious about crypto, want to know more. We're going to have hands-on opportunity for them to download wallets and send crypto around. We're going to help as many people as we can get into this crypto adoption that is coming so quickly. So we're going to bring Westwood back right after this. You guys give us a like, share this video, and let's have a great happy hour. Cheers. Hey, Westwood. Happy Friday. Cheers.
Happy Friday, Litecoin Lisa. Cheers.
What are you drinking this?
Hey, wait, that's my line. Wait.
I know. I thought I'd switch
I'm drinking some Tito's and
Fresca
tonic water with a lime.
Water.
Yeah.
A little quinine.
Yeah, exactly. You got to look into the quinine. I'm drinking the Q tonic water. If you see my tweet that I just put out, you'll see exactly what I'm drinking.
I did see your tweet
yes.
and retweeted you. And if you guys
I saw that right away. She's right on it, retweeting it. Happy hour time.
We got to support each other. That's what the fam's all about.
That's right. That's why we're here. We're here to help each other. And what are you drinking, Miss Lisa? Ms. Lisa,
well,
sorry.
I know that you're going to be shocked by this, but I'm having Fresca and Tito's vodka because I love it. And if anybody from Tito's Vodka is watching, we are looking for sponsorships for our happy hour roadshow.
Absolutely.
Be happy to have a Tito's sponsorship.
I would be happy to drink Tito's and be sponsored to do it all night long at a live happy hour.
Tito's loves dogs, and my dog Roxy would love to be like a little mascot for Tito's as well.
Be a little mascot.
Yeah.
We have twin mascots for Tito's. We pull in a little wagon together.
We have matching.
like the Budweiser horses up here. We'd have little Maltese dogs pulling a little wagon with some.
Oh, it have to be
Tito's
a very small wagon because they're both very small.
Yeah, right. That'd look kind of cool. Put the little Tito's sweater on them. In the wintertime they have the Tito's sweater for Christmas on the bottle.
Yeah, we have something for custom carpentry for Mitch to work on for Christmas. We do our Friendsgiving in Peoria.
Merry Mitchmas and Friendsgiving, all the holidays.
We have a project for you.
Yeah, we've got a lot of projects for Mitch. Mitch is going to be spending some time here between now and the end of the year. Got a lot going on.
There is a lot going on. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. I'm a little behind, you guys. We've got tons of friends in the chat. I jumped on earlier. I saw John, Morgan, and Tom, and Magic Torch. I'll try to catch up, you guys.
We might be seeing Tom next month, right?
Next month or this month? Is Tom coming to Kansas City?
I don't know. I don't think so. Tom, are you coming to Kansas City? I doubt that.
We're trying to focus on Kansas City.
All right.
Right now,
shut up.
We are focusing. This is all about Kansas City next weekend. This is our first one. We want as much support as we can in Kansas City. You guys can find the link in the description. We've got Script Skynet going to be there. We have Mr. Mosty and Little Mosty, Mini Mosty is going to be there, and he loves Audis, and so he's going to take a ride in my Litecoin Lisa mobile. I'm super excited. And
to the moon. What? Okay, does the Audi, the Litecoin Lisa mobile, is it higher than Litecoin price right now? How fast have you gone in that? Have you gone faster in that miles per hour than the current price of Litecoin? The current price of Litecoin is $181. Have you gone faster than 181 in that vehicle?
Papa and I have.
All right, there you have it. The
Don't
Audi,
banana.
the Litecoin Lisa Mobile moves faster than Litecoin. What doesn't?
Only one time. My
All right,
dad
that's
was with me, so I think that's okay.
you gotta live it up once in a while. Sometimes, as they say in risky business, you gotta say what the f.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hey, if you're not gonna drive it, don't buy it.
That's
My
true. You gotta
husband
use it.
said we're not gonna have. I can't remember what he called it. A garage
Oh,
something.
yeah. Collector's item. It sits in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to use it.
Yeah.
I agree with
No
you.
Picasso's in the attic at the Davis
Nope.
household.
Hey, I hear you there. That is the way to live, lady.
Bronny's here and Jenny Alicia are
Awesome.
here. M9's here. Trini Man's here. Nana's here. Polly P's here. Rick Cunan's here. And he said, oh, it's painful that you guys are going to be so far away. We are going to be streaming.
Where you at, Rick?
So the for anybody that can't join us, we will be streaming live and we'll be with you in spirit. And let's see who else. Phil C is here. Chris Card is here. I cannot read that. Bolthead 22. He said he lost his connection, so hopefully that comes back. That's through the Periscope or Twitter. Sometimes they get upset with me, but hopefully that
I know you've
resyncs.
All kinds of problems with these platforms. Hey, but we're here, and next week we're going to be in Kansas City. We're going to be live doing this right here. What we do every Friday at 4 p.m. on this channel, same Litecoin Lisa channel, same time next week. We are going to be in Kansas City, Olathe to be specific. Check out clintwestwood.net. It's scrolling at the bottom. You can see all the details. Come watch us live because we're going to do this live. And you know what? You might get a little cameo. We're probably going to be, doing all kinds of things, getting people on. So
yeah, Mitch will be there. My friend
Magic
Amber will
Magic
be there.
Mitch.
Yeah.
The Ledger Gypsy is going to be there.
Yep.
Awesome. There's some cool people there. As you said, Mosty and Script Skynet are going to be there. Maybe somebody else. Don't know. I don't know. Lisa's got all the inside scoop on everybody else that's coming. She's making connections.
Too much. Yeah.
I know. Surprise guests, cameo appearances.
And there are more surprise guests coming at future meetups. I'm having
it's so huge. It's going to be so huge. I can't take it. Honestly, it's going to be so much winning. We're not going to be able to stay on the winning. All the people that are going to be coming to these things. You're not going to believe who's going to be at some of these.
Well, I mean,
pay attention.
Trump's not coming. But
no.
Full of Hope is here. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Well, you never know, though.
Great to see.
We're gonna have blow up airplanes. What else are we gonna have? We're gonna have all kinds
inflatable airplanes for
inflatable
everyone.
Airplanes. Be able to play on. You jump on, get your picture with it. All kinds of fun stuff.
Zog is here. Oh my gosh, good to see
Zoggy.
you.
We're gonna see Zog later this year.
Zog will be at the New Jersey meetup, or he better be. That'll be my birthday celebration. So that's
right.
Excited for that one.
That's right. So we're going to have some special things for that, I guess.
That'll be a great one.
Yeah, it will.
Just trying to make sure I'm mentioning everybody in the chat before we get rolling. Sorry, guys. I think I got everybody. Joe, Rick, Mitch, John.
And if you're not watching this live, you need to watch this live because you can get in on the chat. And Lisa's going to say your name. See this? Engage.
Well, because they're all our friends that we see throughout the week and chat
Johnny
with.
Litecoin's in the chat. Litecoin tech support's in the chat.
Hey, Johnny Litecoin. Yeah. And he did a great video yesterday. If you guys did not see the video, go back. There's a huge giveaway that Juan Chain is doing. And he went step by step, shared his screen, and showed everybody how you can stake and pool and do this gaming thing. And anyway, he made it look super easy. Did a great job with that. It's more ways that you can create a business with your Litecoin or with your cryptocurrency. And right now in some of these uncertain times, it's a way also of being very liquid with your assets instead of tying them up in property in other ways. So I thought he brought up some really great points. You guys can go check that out on the channel as well.
No, that's what crypto's all about. And you get into this decentralized finance part of it to where what the banks, okay, you got all these banks, with all the brick and mortar and all the fancy stuff and the air conditioning in the summer and the heat in the winter, and everybody's sitting around, they got their offices and closed and they got donuts sitting around, coffee everywhere. Okay, so they're doing their thing. All that costs money. And you're paying for all that. Every time you take a loan out, every time you put money in the bank, they're using you. They're using your energy. This new system, what Johnny was talking about yesterday, guess what? You get to act like the bank and take a cut out of all these transactions and and you get to benefit because it's a decentralized system now. And yeah, it's difficult at first, but you know what? You start getting into it and you realize, well, shoot, some of these coins, when you put them in there and you get into the liquidity pool, and I mean, when they first come out, they're like 1,000% annual percent rate. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's like, holy crap.
Crazy.
It is. It's nuts.
Watching, and
but
Doge,
instead of giving
I
it
think,
to the
was paying
vampires, you get it.
Yeah, like 150% or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's not that I like Doge, but the Doge pool is paying 150%. So then he uses that and then gets the profit of the WAN or the WASP coin, but then he swaps it back into Litecoin and gets his Litecoin out of it. So it's really interesting. Miss Teen Crypto is in the house, and I just want to say a huge thank you. If you guys watch the channel, I recently had to make a choice to homeschool my youngest, and the Voice, who is a guy that is tech support for Divi project, turned me on to something called Scratch, which was created on MIT or at MIT. And you can go to scratch.mit.edu, and it's a free program for anybody that is for kids, but any parents, it teaches coding for children or for anyone, I guess, but it's fun for kids and it teaches. And so Canon has been creating these little images, video games, and videos. And he's already just on it for a few days and he's already doing this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we could make these into NFTs. And so Miss Teen Crypto has agreed to help teach us how to create them or turn them into NFTs. And then we're going to create our own store on OpenSea and something else.
Nice.
And so I have just within a couple weeks of being devastated of leaving our school that we've been at with all my 5 kids for 20 years now, we're taking this thing, turning it around. I'm feeling super empowered and my kid is doing something really powerful, and we're going to turn them into NFTs and open a little store. And he's really excited about it. And it was just something really positive that we got to turn it around. So I really appreciate her help, offering to help me with that. So thank you so much, Miss Teen Crypto. It meant a lot to me.
Awesome young lady.
Doing
really a lot of great things.
Yeah.
So basically what you're saying, Lisa, is that you're not giving energy to the vampires, right?
No.
And you're going to manifest a new reality.
Yep.
You don't need them. Just move on. Pull the plug.
Yep.
That's what we got to do.
There are other options, and that's what we find, different solutions. If I hear a no, I'd keep looking for the yes. And I think that's what we can all do as we, bump into these no's in our life. We're going to find yeses. So
I'm going to get my hopium box out here and smoke some hopium.
That's right.
Hey, that's what you got to do, though. That's what it is. Speaking of opium, that was opium. That's Afghanistan. We won't talk about that. Poppies.
Oh. I am seeing a lot of, so Uncle Cliff was saying in the last 12 hours, I don't know if you guys saw it, but in the last 12 hours, the data has sped up a day and a half earlier. So where he was seeing stuff from the 21st through the 24th, it's actually sped up a little bit. And we're already seeing where the FBI has now come out and made statements that they can't find proof that January 6th of anything being perpetuated by Big T or Alex Jones or any of the others. Mm-hmm. So then what's the result of that? They need to release all those people that are incarcerated right now for those things. And there was also Parliament in London has what's the official term that they're holding
In contempt.
in contempt.
Contemptuous beast he is.
Going on with the Taliban.
Yeah, Taliban. I don't know. It depends if he can see the screen when he's reading it. How he pronounces it.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad. It really is.
Or whatever.
They're read the screen the whole time.
Well, remember, was that Obama or was that
rough.
Was that him that said? I think it was Obama that said, "Oh yeah, I would be a president again if I could just be in someone's ear and be
telling them what to do." Yeah, or under a big tent with hundreds of people without masks. That too, at a party, birthday party. Yeah, it's all good. Nothing to see here. Move along, folks. We got the booster coming up. Make sure you're one of those good boosters.
But they have an expiration date now. So
what do you got? 8 months before you lose it all? Isn't that what it is? It's like a package of hot dogs. Well, it's got an expiration date on it. I guess you're not immune anymore. You're gonna come back and get another package. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
It's all unraveling very quickly.
Yeah, it really is. Don't you?
Uncle Cliff said, "Be kind to the normies as this," and that one's a little tough pill to swallow. Like, it's a lot easier for me to be kind to strangers than, some of my family members
that are hateful and cut you down
really
all the time.
Ugly. Yeah.
Don't listen.
Especially.
I hear you. No, I understand. I mean, friends and sometimes they can be the people closest to you are the ones that hurt you the most. That's really what it comes down to. So,
What's the saying? You can't be a prophet in your own hometown.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
we're just here to find profits.
Searching for those crypto profits.
Oh yeah.
Today though, we are all kinds of green and crypto profits, which SL 369 crypto.
Never heard of her.
And Maya and Jill, they were all talking about the 22nd was that day. Was that kind of that big boom day?
It's full moon too, isn't it?
It's
22nd?
Also a full moon. It's the 22nd. Yeah. And we're already seeing that launch towards that. So we're kind of moving.
I think we're rolling.
There was a coin that just went public, or it's my understanding. I hope I'm saying this correctly. Fibo. And to be totally honest, we bought some because it just went public and everybody was like, oh, people are going to dump it as soon as it goes public.
Of course,
so when there was like blood in the streets, we bought some. And it's gone up like crazy. But what's cool about it is that it's one of those, when you do an exchange and like, oh, you can only swap this with it.
Yeah. All right.
This one, there's like almost everything on it.
So you can swap for pretty much anything, huh?
Yeah. I don't know if it's Fibo or Fibo.
I think it is Fibo, like Fibonacci.
I don't know how you pronounce it. But
Fibo.
Everybody should do their own research and check into that.
Shiba, Fibo. Shiba. Not sure. Yeah, I saw that bandied around. I'm not sure exactly what it is, though. I haven't looked into it. I'm usually too late on all these coins anyway, so I'm up missing out.
Charlie looked into it. So
Charlie's on top of it. I know he is. He's in there just scouring around. He's buying it right when it comes out. Bing, you got it. I'm just slow to the freaking race.
No, he doesn't buy it when it comes out.
He's researching it.
Researches it. Yeah, and then he's like, okay, so everybody bought it
like a sniper,
ICOing or whatever. But then like the information was, it's going to go public or whatever, and everyone's going to dump. But it has a future because it had so much use case, because it had all this, because he knows, he's like, oh, I hate that where you go to try to swap stuff. Well, you can only swap this.
It's not liquid. I hate that too.
So many different options on it. So anyway, just something to share with people. Everybody do your own research, but we thought it was something kind of cool. So something to look into.
All right. I know exactly. Do your own research on this stuff. If you find a coin that you resonate with, that you looked into, you're like, man, I really like this. Just buy it. Do it. Do your own thing.
Everybody.
We're just throwing stuff out there. Here's the thing. There's so much out there that, somebody else said, I don't know what it was, Audius or something in the chat. And I'm just like, didn't get into that one. It's up like 5 times. And it's just like, you can't get into all of them. I mean, there's just so many of them that you just can't even, there's so much good stuff out there. So find what resonates with you. And that's what you get into that. Buy a little bit of it, ladder into it. Don't go all in, just do your research. Ronnie said something here in the chat about her daughter's job mandating pricks. Or maybe they are mandating pricks. Maybe that's what they are. But there are a lot of pricks. But here's my take on it. All right. We've got a big hospital here in my area. By October 1st, everybody that works there got to do it. Okay.
But just because they say something doesn't mean.
Right. What if you don't do it? What are they going to do?
That doesn't mean that's what's going to happen if you get in a situation where.
No. So don't quit.
Yeah. No. And that doesn't mean that that's what a court says. This is where, I try to help advocate for women in abusive situations. And they're like, but he said this and that. Okay. I don't care if he said this or that. It's an abusive situation. He's an abuser. He doesn't get to write the rules. You do not, you say this or that. The minute this or that doesn't happen, that's why you get a divorce. That's why you go to a court and the court writes the rules. Right. That abuser does not get to write the rules. It doesn't matter what they said. They don't get to say what the truth is. So
correct.
I get
that's why you have a judge who
about this
judges the facts and comes to a conclusion. Just like a police officer, hey, what are you doing? Oh, you don't have to answer any questions. They're not judging. They can't judge you. Don't tell them anything. Don't let them get you on something that you shouldn't be. You're not even doing.
That is not the time.
Shut up. And it's like, okay, if I'm being charged with something, that's fine. I'll fight it in court. But my lawyer's not present. I'm not answering any questions. Then you're done. You're done. So,
that's not the place to have.
Realize how the system works, and you've got to be proven guilty in a court of law. Don't see, that's what happens. They try to get you to confess that you're guilty and give up information voluntarily. This whole system's voluntary. Everything's voluntary about it because they're weak and they want you to give yourself over to it. And if you don't do that, if you don't volunteer,
and what they'll do is they'll say, "Okay, sign this."
Yeah. Oh yeah, do this, and then you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It'll just be a fine, and you won't get thrown in jail. Just do this. Oh, okay. Just shut up. If you're charged with something, you go to court, you defend yourself. If you're not charged with anything, I'm moving along. I'm done. Right. So yeah,
exactly, Clint.
Yeah, but the thing with that, Ronnie, is that they're trying to mandate this stuff, but do they have any force behind it? And my point is, what's going to happen when a date comes and nobody's done it? Are they going to haul everybody out and say you're all fired? And then the whole system breaks. Then the whole thing.
They have no staff to work.
Right. Yeah. They can't do that. They just want to make you think that you have to do it. So you do what you want to do. You make your own decisions, and when that day comes, they have to make a hard choice. Then they have to decide. All right, am I going to implode my business, or am I going to move the line in the sand back a little bit and try and okay, now I'll give you another month, do that kind of game. But ultimately, they have no power. They can't make you do it. There's no way to do it. They just don't have enough people to make you do it. They don't have enough force. So that's my take. So,
I agree with Bitcoin management as well. This is all just a bunch of bluff.
Yeah, right. Just a bunch of blow up toys. That's all we've got right now.
So
it's the child's playground. Did you see that thing? That freaking plane? When you look at it, everybody's like, it's party time. We're running down the runway.
We did a whole show on it on Wednesday.
And the windows on the whole thing. All you got to do is look at those freaking windows from a distance, and you look at the shine of the light on that plastic bubble thing. I'm like, what the out. Yeah, what the freak? This is the kind of stuff they put on television, and then the number on the plane. How much more obvious can this movie get at this point?
There was a dude riding on top of the wheel that was not moving.
No, and you look
at not rolling.
I know.
Okay, so
some guy hanging on something that's like, what's he on?
So Westwood, I want your feedback on this.
The answer is 5.
This is my conflict.
All right.
So I love little Kaylee McEnany. I believe she may be
the daughter of
John's daughter.
Oh, I've
I
heard
believe
that.
she's
I don't
also
know.
Sasha Monet on Twitter. Anything is
Okay.
possible.
Right.
She is on mainstream media the next day with agreeing with or promoting the whole narrative of them pulling these frozen body parts from the wheel well. And so for some reason, that narrative of this being real helps the white hats to make Mr. B look bad, whatever.
Okay.
So by us revealing or that you know, exposing that this didn't happen, that's a blow up, whatever,
Yeah.
are we hurting the good guy narrative? Like, that's my conflict of all this.
Yeah, no, I get you. It's the whole thing with the, T saying the prick's good, and it's like,
Yes. Like,
but Cliff explains that one well. If you're really in like this
okay,
information war and how that all goes down, I get it. There are casualties of war, and that's just what it is. And they're playing both sides because this has not gone to the streets. This war, it could have been bloody. It could have been, French Revolution style. They've chosen not to do that.
so I guess people at different levels have different levels of understanding, and that people that are at
they
that
might not
level
even
of understanding
know what they're talking about.
they'll
They might not even know the whole plan.
be where we are. They'll never
I don't know the
accept
plan.
what we understand.
Yeah, but all
Not
I
that we're
know is
more or
that
less, but
no, it's just that we're trying to find the information. Whereas a lot of people, they just, oh wow, did you see what happened? The guy fell off a plane. Because they're just looking at what's being told to them rather than analyzing the picture. Because it's very easy when you start looking at the pictures. You're like, this doesn't look right. Something's screwed up. It's so blatantly obvious. But I mean, it is again. It is that information war. It is that changing.
I guess I'm just struggling
minds.
that might be harmful to the effort to call that out,
and
that's the part I'm struggling with.
But the bigger
Ultimately,
picture,
I want to do what's best for our country. I want
Right.
to do what's best for Americans. I want to do what's, helpful for the effort. And so,
yeah, pretty much discernment. That's right on the head there, Ronnie. It's you almost have to. I don't know. It's the theater of the absurd in a lot of ways. You got to put stuff out there.
I guess if they get all the way to the point of that
where they're questioning it,
then they have to get all the way to that point. Why was it?
Right. And then you start asking questions, and we don't know the answers. It's so like, who shot JFK? It's like, oh, was it this group, that group, that group? Who knows? We just know that somebody bad did something bad to somebody that was trying to take out, a whole agency and hopefully reform a government. So the big picture
and we know
is that
the only 4 presidents that were assassinated, the one thing they had in common were trying to get us back to a
trying to get sound money.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Based on
that's a big part of it, because
that is the one thing they had in common.
You've got a corrupt system that's gone on for centuries that has never gone away. You can call it families, you can call it banking industry, whatever you want to call it, whatever group you want to name it, Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, it's there. There's an unseen hand working behind the scenes, pulling strings. There's no doubt about it. I mean, people to want to control the money that badly at so many levels, and that you look at the wars that have started. Look at the countries that get invaded when they say, hey, guess what? We're going off the dollar standard, the petrodollar. We're going to create our own money and have our own central bank or our own bank. They get invaded. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. Huh? Why is that? Because you're not following in line. Because you're not. It comes down to the money. I mean, everything comes down to the money and control of the money. So that's why we're in crypto. And because the whole system's fed by corrupt money that they can create out of nothing. And they can drive the price up. They can drive the price down. They can do whatever they want. They can start wars. They can stop wars. They can do whatever they want with an unlimited supply of money that we give power to. Well, stop giving power to it and start using something else So the vampires don't have any blood anymore. And that's as simple as I can put it. And if this whole thing, I thought I was done. If this whole thing, you know, this theater that we're seeing in, you know, Afghanistan at this point, you know, what's going on there. And, you know, I'm not making light of it, but I am making light of it because you look at these pictures and you're telling me that that's real. You tell me that these aren't staged photo ops because they absolutely look like it to me. Okay, so what's the plan? What's the purpose in that? I'm not sure what all the, you know, idiosyncrasies are behind the scenes, you know, and how it all connects. The thing is, though, it's causing people to wake up and question the establishment. It's causing people to wake up and realize, wait a minute, how can things be this effed up? How can things, you know, how can that be real? That doesn't look real. What the heck is going on here? And if it causes people to awaken in some way where you start thinking for yourself, because that's the goal here, think for yourself, use your discernment, use your common sense, and be a critical thinker instead of a follower. You know, quit regurgitating, you know, what year did this battle happen? No, start thinking about, wait a minute, what the heck's going on here and who benefits? Get thinking that way. And then you realize everything's screwed up. Okay.
And I wondered, I heard that Andrew Jackson's sword is missing from his statue outside of
Skull and Bones
Capitol.
probably took it, and it's with Geronimo's skull inside of 322, you know, somewhere. I don't know.
That's why I wondered if there was some significance.
Room 322. It could be. You know, they scoff at the man who wanted to end the central bank, and then they put him on the $20 Federal Reserve note. I mean, come on, stop. But that's what they do. They put it right in your face. You know, they laugh at us. You know, it's just it's all in front of us. And now it's like really in front of us. So I think enough people are going to wake up and realize that this whole thing is just a big joke and it's time to change. That's my hope.
I think so.
I know.
Well, I'm excited about next weekend. And
I am too.
I wore my Monarch shirt. Beatles is sending me a bunch of swag we get to give away. Arcadia Economics, Yara and Chris Marcus are sending. If you guys didn't see, so Marcus called. He was
August 23rd.
Hold on. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say August because you're talking about Chris Marcus and then the whole August 23rd thing. That
what
you had your video, the video with the the SDR thing.
Oh yeah. Yes. So we had this whole, because I'm like, what is this IMF? And I'm so we text a lot and talk a lot. He's a good friend, and I'm like, what is this? He goes, and he just answers me and goes, yes. And I'm like, no, I'm asking you a question. He's like, you figured it out. I'm like,
yeah, you already know.
I don't understand. He's like, you already know. I'm like, okay, well, you come on and do a video. So I did a video for my Patreon. There's a link in the description. You guys can join my Patreon. It's $5. It supports the channel. I would really appreciate it. It's kind of how I'm being able to like fund and get this happy hour trip off the ground. And that's kind of what allowed me to jump into this whole thing. So I appreciate all that support and everybody who's on my Patreon. Thank you guys for all that. You really encourage me.
$5. It's only a Lincoln. You know, take that Lincoln and put it into something good. You know, it's just this lousy fiat freaking Federal Reserve note. Take that $5.
It means a lot to me. And it gave me the courage to say, hey, we're doing this. And
it did. Lisa, okay, here's the story. You know, when we just talked about this, it was just kind of like, oh, hey, let's do this live on the road. You know, okay. And Lisa's like, well, okay, I'm going to try and build my Patreon so I can pay to get us there. I mean, and that's her thinking. You know, it's
and
like,
I made the commitment.
Yeah. And she just made the commitment because she has confidence that, you know, that, okay, you know, I got people who support me and, you know, we're just going to do it. And you
that
know,
was my way to give back to the community. If you guys believe in the channel and what we're doing, then I'm going to give back, and we're going to get on the road, and we're going to do it once a month, and we're going to try to meet everybody, and we're going to try to use this to bring adoption to crypto and to bring an opportunity to bring more people into the community. So this is why we did it.
That's it. It's nothing more than, you know, there's a weapon out there that we can use to bring people together so that we can break free from this old system, hopefully make lives better for families and people. I mean, that's really what it is. So we can move forward, you know, and cryptocurrency, you know, if you're intimidated by it, that's why we're going on the road, so we can help you learn about it and open, you know, those doors.
Yeah. I don't have Venmo. I do have a PayPal link that is in the description. I think, I don't know how much longer I'll have it because they block extremists like me that support
Yeah, I hear you.
Mr. T. But thank you, Ronnie. And I hope to see you in Texas next month at our meetup.
Texas. All right. Wonderful.
Yeah, so you guys are the ones creating this and making this all happen. So I really appreciate it. And yeah, we're doing this thing and we're going to keep it going. So super excited about it. And where were we going with that? I'm sorry,
We're going to Kansas City. That's where we're going. We need everybody to get there.
City.
All right. If you're coming to Kansas City and you're in the chat, put a 1. If you're not coming, put a 2. Put a 2. I'm going to be upset. I'm just curious to see how many people are coming. You know, if you're going to be able to make it to Kansas City next week, put a 1 in the chat. You know, just drop it in there because everybody.
Or
needs
if
to
you're
get to
watching
these
this
events.
later and you're commenting, put a 1.
Right.
Because
yeah,
I really
put a 1
want
in the comments and say, hey, we're coming. You know, or hey, I'm going to make it there. Hey, I'm going to bring somebody, you know, a friend with me that doesn't know anything about crypto. I mean, that's cool. Denise Baker, awesome. Make sure you come see Westwood, and I got a big hug waiting for you.
Yeah.
Always do.
Like I said, we have swag giveaways. We are giving away silver from Arcadia Economic.
The hug's not enough. We got to give something else away, Lisa says.
They want to get silver in the hands of people that do not have physical silver in their hands. We are giving away Litecoin from the Litecoin community, as well as some Litecoin from Change Angel.
Yes.
Our sponsors are amazing.
They reached out to me today and said, what do you want to use for the meetup? And I said, Litecoin, of course. You know, I love Digibyte too. You know, I mean, they're big Digibyte people.
Well, and Script Skynet is going to be there, and he's giving away Digibyte. He's already been giving me Digibyte, which I need to be giving that. I'll be giving that away.
That's what we'll do. We're going to be sprinkling Digibyte, sprinkling Litecoin all over, like magic pixie dust, so you can, you know, have sound money for the digital age to ruin these vampires and just walk away from them and be done with them. Yeah. It's a goal. Need a refill.
And there's a link in the description for the meetup at meetup.com. If you guys can do us a favor, if you're not able to attend, if you can share that event, or if you have friends and family anywhere near Kansas City or people that you know that are crypto curious or want to know more, that might want to come to the happy hour and or attend the crypto class the next day, if you'll share that, we would really appreciate it. Get the word out, get more people there. We want to be able to give those people connected to. Oh, it's in the description on YouTube, the PayPal. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that.
You have a PayPal.me address?
PayPal, Jean-Claude showed me how to do PayPal.
And you can get QR. You can get the QR code too. You know.
Oh, I don't know how to do that either.
Well, come on now.
I'm sure I could learn.
You could do it. Go in there. They've got like a QR code, you know, and then you can print that out and stick that on the table, you know, or put it right up here, or put it. Hey, anybody wants to give a donation at the meetup? I'm sure there's all kinds of ways that you can give it. Just let us know.
We'd mostly rather you just drag your butt there.
I know.
And physically show up.
Well, that's what I mean. They need to get to the meetup.
Yeah, open-minded. We will definitely.
If we have to have a dollar dance, we might have to do that. Lisa, she'll be, you know, taking the dollar bills and have.
I'm not dancing.
It's not dancing.
Not happening. Not happening. No. I know what 40-year-old women look like when they dance.
All right. Okay. Gotcha. It'll be a good time. Dance. Yeah. You can dance if you want to. No, I don't want to. No, not going to happen. I can.
I'm there for hugs.
I can drink some beer.
Talking about crypto and all that.
That's what we're there for. Come to a meetup. I mean, the energy that you're going to experience at one of these, it's pretty. Everybody that comes, you know, for the first time, they're kind of, you know, a little leery. What's this all about? You know, getting in some kind of cult or something. You know, who are these people? It's like, no, it's just normal people, you know, that are like into crypto. You know, like we talk about every Friday. You know, it's exciting. You don't want the truth. And the people that come to these meetups, when they leave, I'm like, well, what'd you think? You know, and I can't, you know, they're just overwhelmed with, you know, just energy and emotion. They can't believe what they experience. So it's an amazing time. It recharges me. Again, I can just stay here and do nothing, but I know people need help and people are thirsting for knowledge. So that's why I'm going, because, you know, we have an opportunity an opportunity here between now and the end of the year, really a big opportunity to bring people into the space that can be life-changing. I mean, really, I really believe that. So, yeah, got to get out there. Got to get out there and help. That's what we got to do.
Okay, so I know we're gonna do, can't remember, or I don't know. I don't think we've discussed yet.
What's that?
Florida, somewhere in Florida. Future locations will be North Jersey, Plano, Peoria, and
Illinois,
in Florida.
not Arizona. Peoria, Illinois, not Arizona. Yeah. That's my stomping ground. So we need to make that a big one. I'll be close to home where I can crawl home if I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be our Friendsgiving one. And then we're going to do next month will be Plano, outside somewhere near Dallas area. And then October will be my birthday celebration in North Jersey. And then December is going to be a Christmas. And I think that's going to be our $100,000 plus Bitcoin parties that Uncle Cliff was talking about.
I agree.
In Florida.
I agree with you.
We're talking about that.
I wish I had some Bitcoin.
Not confirmed yet, but, well, you know, we still have time.
Litecoin's going to go up. Yeah. It'll moon. Not worried. See, it's already up. No, it's the same. It's still 181. I love it. You know, the funny thing about Litecoin is it makes you be patient. And then it just rockets. So you better be ready when it rockets. Because it's like, hang on. So I think that day's coming pretty soon, though.
All right. So if you guys are not able to join us in Kansas City, one thing that you can do, we will be streaming live. You can watch next week. Yep. But one thing you can do to help us is to go in the description of this video on YouTube and find the link to, which I'll post it right now, that you guys can share with your friends, family, loved ones, and you guys can help us get more people there. Tell them that they need to look for Westwood and I, that Westwood just bailed on me. Well, look for me anyway. And we'll be waving them over. We'll be glad to see them. We'll be giving away Litecoin. We'll be giving away some swag from Monarch and our other sponsors, and we'll be glad to welcome them over and spend some time with them so they can be there at the happy hour and then join us for the crypto class the next day. And glad to see everybody in Kansas City at our very first happy hour roadshow meetup.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Come to the crypto. I know I'm back. Come to the, I said to step away there for a little bit. Come to the crypto class the next day, and you are going to learn how to become your own bank. You're going to be empowered, and you're going to be able to send money anywhere you want, any time of the day, any time of the week, and nothing can stop that. And I've got a little story about that. All right. Can I tell?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to make sure because I just popped back in here, so I'm not sure if I was interrupting again. All right. So I was talking to my father today, and he's got a friend who had a truck for sale. And that truck, he was asking $12,500 for it. All right. So a guy comes to look at it last Saturday, wants to buy the truck. He says, hey, I'll write you a check. The guy's, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but, I'd rather have the cash. Well, it's Saturday, and he can't go to the bank and get the cash. So he said, well, what happens if somebody comes along and wants to buy it, between now and Monday? And the guy's like, well, whoever brings the money first gets it. And he said, you can give me a deposit. You can give me like $500 and then I'll hold it for you. And the guy didn't have $500. Didn't even have $100. But he's got all this money sitting in the bank where he can write a check in his personal account for $12,500. So this is a perfect, and I said, Dad, this is why I love crypto. This is why you pay me in Litecoin, because if someone paid me $12,500 for that truck in Litecoin on a Saturday when the bank's closed, I know I've got it. There's no verifying it. There's no putting the yellow marker even on the cash if somebody gave you cash. You don't know. Some of that could be counterfeit. But a check? Who's going to take a freaking check? You're going to give somebody your truck and sign a title over and let them drive away.
No way.
You know what I mean? Why would you do that?
No
and so
way.
that's the perfect use case for cryptocurrency, to where the network confirms it. You know it's good. It's in your wallet. You can look at it. And you're like, we're cool. Take the friggin' truck off my hands. But instead, the guy had to go to the bank on Monday and rush over, and bring the cash, and pay for it. So he did buy the truck. But I totally get it. I wouldn't take a freaking check. What are you going to take for a vehicle or a big purchase on a weekend when there's no banks open, there's no coin shops open, so somebody can say, hey, I'll give you all this silver, I'll give you all this gold. That'd be great, but you know what? I can't test all that stuff. I don't have the tools to do it, and there's nobody that can test it for me. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. And see, this is the efficiency of money when you're talking blockchain. It handles all those questions. You don't have to test it. You don't have to worry about if it's good or not. The network confirms it. Network like Litecoin that's been running for 10 years straight now with no interruptions. I mean, what digital product's been running for 10 years and doesn't need a reboot? I mean, seriously, Litecoin, perfect payment network. And so that's an analogy right there, an example of where cryptocurrency is completely useful and supersedes all the old school money. I'm out.
Boom.
Yeah, drop the mic.
This guy, what was his name? I can't remember his name. Some guy was, and I think he's oh crap, I should have had it already pulled up. Anyway, some guy was sending money through Nigeria.
Why is it always Nigeria?
Well, because they're the youth. Charlie's goddaughter is actually her father is from Nigeria, and he's always been telling the dad, like, you need to be buying Bitcoin, whatever. And he's like, no. And then now we're seeing like all this huge adoption in Nigeria. And so now Charlie's like, dude, we've been telling you. He's like, I know. And all the kids, that's all they do. And there's this huge adoption in Nigeria. And so then we saw this recently, usage and whatever. And I saw this video recently, and they were like, oh, and we're doing this outside the banks. And it was that guy.
Peter Schiff? I just threw it.
No, but it's like a Jason Mahler or something like that.
Jack Mahler's?
Jack Mahler's. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. And he's doing a video about it. And I'm like, and he's talking about using the Lightning Network. Anyway, it was a whole thing.
It was a thing.
Just saying, it's happening.
It is happening. I mean, I implore everyone, if you've heard about cryptocurrency, if you're curious at all, look into it. And, what is it to put $50 in it? I mean, just to like dip your toe in the water. And
I asked one of my girlfriends, I said, just please go buy some Bitcoin on Cash App, or go to
it's easy.
Venmo, PayPal, buy some Litecoin, whatever. And they're like, I don't understand it. Okay.
It's so easy in Cash App.
You also don't understand how the Visa network works, to be totally honest.
You don't understand how
you use it every day. So just please go buy some on your app.
It's right there.
Just please do that.
It's not like you had to meet somebody at a freaking old donut shop or something, back in 2012.
I'm not asking you to understand how to code.
No, you don't need to do any of that stuff. It's so easy right now to get cryptocurrency compared to the way it used to be. All the platforms, all the on-ramps are there. I mean, you go to Cash App, and it's got a little symbol that's Bitcoin. You can buy it, and then you have it. And then you can even transfer it off. So it's really easy. You don't even have to. If you don't understand that, fine. Just get some and have it on there. And then you can watch it like, oh my gosh, it's $100,000. It was just $48,000.
Right.
Yeah.
It
is what it is. But you know what? Screw your freedom. We have so much freedom. It's sick. We gotta use it.
Go woke or go broke, and he lost one of his sponsors. And we sold our Subaru after they went woke.
Right.
And went broke.
Heineken did the same thing. They did something, the night belongs to, I don't know, some commercial or something. So I got one bottle of Heineken sitting in that refrigerator, and I'll never freaking open it. I'm never going to drink it. I don't care if I'm shaking on a Saturday morning and I'm not opening it. I'm not going to, in the case of emergency, that glass will not get broken. It's going to sit in there as a symbol of, just denial. Hatred.
Hankowitz, the only question you missed was, are you coming to Kansas City? If you're coming to Kansas City, put a 1.
Press 1
in the comments.
I think
I'm not sure where Hankowitz is.
I think Hankowitz is going to be in New Jersey at the meetup.
Located. Oh, is he coming to the New Jersey meetup?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure where he was located.
I think so. I don't know. I could be wrong.
He will be in New Jersey.
There you go.
We may have to get a bigger location. For
Bam. Magic 8
Especially
Ball never steers me wrong.
Everybody knows who all is coming to New Jersey.
Oh, I don't know. There might be.
I don't know. The Dallas meetup is going to be huge.
It could be. I mean, the way it's looking.
Everybody knows who's coming to
that
New
thing.
Jersey
I'm going to walk into that. And I'm going to be like, all right, I'm out. I can't do this.
There's going to be
it's too much. It's like I got no clout here. I'm out. No, it'll be a good time.
Yeah, we're not announcing locations until after. So each location is the biggest deal. So right now it's all about the Kansas City location. We're not announcing the next location until we finish the location.
Because it might not happen for some reason. Who knows what's going to happen? This might be your only opportunity to see Litecoin Lisa. And, I'll hold the microphone for her and you can talk to me if you want to. If there's a big line and you can't see her, I'm there as a backup. That's what I do. Backup singer. But this might be your only chance. Might be your only chance to have some drinks with Westwood at the bar.
Yeah.
Never know.
No. Right now,
so get to Kansas City.
The end of the world could be near. So get to Kansas City. We can't wait
That's
to
it.
see you guys.
I'll be floating on a blow up digibug rolling in. That's just how I'll get there. Ride the wind.
Cars for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Okay.
That's what's going to happen.
How much is Litecoin right now?
Right now, at this moment, $181.92.
What? Okay.
Why?
Why is it so?
Why is it not moving? Do something. Do something. It will do something. And everybody will be shocked, as they always are. And then they'll be FOMOing into it. It's like, this is the time you need to freaking get it when it's on sale.
This is your opportunity. Yeah. Everybody knows this is your opportunity.
This is it. When it starts ramping up and Litecoin moves so quickly that it just blows your mind. You'll have like 3 or 4 days and it's going to double, triple. I mean, that's just what it does. So when it's on sale, you might want to, that's the time to do it.
Oh, hey, everybody. Quick announcement. My buddy, Satoshi Sean, and my other buddy, all the buddies.
Got lots of buddies.
Crypto friends.
Hey, buddy.
I love all my crypto friends. Bryce invited me to come on the weekly wrap up on his channel. So I will be over there at 6:00. So it's like
Central Time,
another hour. Yeah.
Perfect.
Time. So I'll be over on Rice's channel, Rice TVX, in another hour.
$182.16. See, you're pumping it. Friday night pump, $49,000 Bitcoin right now. We're at what? August, where are we at? 8/20/21. 2 days from the full moon. And we're pumping.
You can bring, it is a, to the meetup. We're going to be at Chicago Pizza. So it's a family restaurant. Friendly. It's happy hour, but I'm sure they serve lemonade.
Exactly. They're open. They're open doing their own thing.
It's a
and we're just in there
restaurant.
Hijacking it a little bit, but that's all right. Yeah. It's family friendly. We're not.
And Mini Mosty will be there. Yep. I don't think he's even of driving age.
But he's of riding age, so you can take a ride in the Lisa-mobile and that kind of thing. We're gonna have kids can go out and take a ride. Mitch is gonna be driving the Lisa-mobile around when Lisa's inside signing autographs.
Mitch is not driving my car. You've lost your mind.
Yeah, you could say that. I don't know when it was. I can't remember.
No, that's not happening.
No, it'll be a great time. You need to get there, please. I mean, you won't regret it. I'm driving 7 hours. I think it'll be
great. And, really, if this is our very first one, that's kind of cool to be at the inaugural.
It's the first one.
It's the first one. You can say, I was there when.
I may even give you an autographed and dated first edition. Never know.
It's pretty cool.
You never know what you're going to get there. It could be life-changing for sure, especially if you put that on your wall.
We'll see.
Yep.
All right, you guys. Thanks for joining us. We love all of you guys. Thanks for joining us on Happy Hour. We will be back. I mean, this is it.
This is the last one, not live. We're going live on location next week.
Yeah. Love to all of you guys. Thanks, Jenny. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for your participation. If you guys want to support our work, you can join the Patreon. You can check out all the links in the description. Get your butts to Kansas City.
I agree.
Join us there.
It's Kansas City ribs. Get over there and get
We're going to have the happy hour. We're going to have the crypto class the next day. You can join us at the crypto class and participate. Be a tutor. Help us out. Get some people there.
Get as many people as you can there. We'll figure it out. It's going to be a good time. Learn a lot. Get the newbies there. We'll teach them. We'll help them. Guide them down this path. That's what we're here for.
Absolutely. Thanks to all of our sponsors, Monarch.
Yep.
To Perpetual Assets,
Perpetual Assets, Arcadia Economics.
All right. See you guys next time. Take care.